Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. Today's Friday, June 27th. I'm Remy Hokie for your Asset Management Report. The Boeing Company announced that it will introduce a new retirement program for non-union employees hired on or after January 1st, 2009. This according to many management reports. The fund is moving from a defined benefit to a defined contribution plan. The new program will include an automatic company contribution and a company matching contribution between 3 to 5% depending on an employee's age. Company matching will be 1-for-1 for the first 4% and 50 cents on the dollar for the next 4%. Match contributions will be vested immediately. The change will not impact existing and former employees or retirees who participate in current savings and pension plans. And staying with asset management news, the Pensions Trust has expressed discontent with the Pensions Protection Fund's decision to increase its levy of roughly £850,000 a year. This according to Global Money Management letter. The news comes after the Pensions Trust appealed for recognition by the Pensions Protection Fund for its support of charities, which it said are sturdier than for-profit institutions. Furthermore, the news comes while the PPF attempts to recoup money from pension schemes after its requirement plans fell short of actual needs. The Pensions Trust calculated its total levy for 2008 and 2009 based on estimates using a scaling factor, but was forced to hike it. And in more asset management news, HSBC Global Asset Management's assets in Asia are expected to at least double in the next 5 years. A doubling or tripling of Asia's $1.5 trillion asset management industry would be realistic in the next 5 years, topping $60 billion. HSBC Asia Chief Executive of the Fund Unit, Rudolf Appenbrink, told Reuters in an interview. He said, quote, "We will grow at least the same rate." He also added that as part of its expansion as it sells more products in Hong Kong and China and moves into new markets such as Australia and Vietnam, HSBC Global, owned by Europe's largest bank, will enter Australia's fast-growing mutual fund market in the third quarter and plans to set up the fund venture in Vietnam. And in other asset management news, Barclays Global Investors was one of the top asset management managers in Japan, according to research from the Japan Pensions Industry Database, this according to Global Pensions. BGI reported a 160% increase in the number of pensions mandates last year, increasing to 381, with 15 mandates accounting for nearly 12 trillion yen of the 15.5 trillion yen under management. Of the top 25 asset managers in Japan, 13 are owned by foreign firms. This according to Japan Pensions Industry Database research. And according to research from Watson Wyatt, the Japanese pension industry is the world's second largest after the U.S. with $2.9 trillion in AUM, the equivalent of 68% of the nation's GDP. And that rounds out today's asset management report. And thanks for joining us on EMII. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto your asset management channel online and read the latest developments.